So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Time still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Delivers another one to Williams. Here's the intensity we expect in a playoff. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Rams first down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Well, a lot of effort there, Parton, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford to throw. Cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Covered by J.C.
3rd and long for him here. Catch made the right side by Nakua. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Rams first down.
Straight ahead with Williams. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Rams.
Another run for Williams. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Stafford.
The Panthers 13.
Brings it in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt and is going to need some help out there. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. He's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Going play action. Young shoves him off. It's Cox. Hits the Arizona rookie. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
13 yards on the play.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks, and it takes some superhuman effort having it to get in.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turning them against their own team. Real quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and might even hear a few bluebirds.
2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Isn't holding up. There it is. Drop it. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will indeed accept that penalty. First down, Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Panthers, first down.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that tech draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Rams.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
3rd and long, Young. Ooh, puts more on with this one, right side. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have a single-point lead in the 1st. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Fitzgerald out in good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a slim 2-point lead. Fitzgerald on the handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line. He's hauled down. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We need the smallest little bit of yardage here with his 2nd and inches. To throw, Stafford. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Trying to sneak with Stafford. They loaded and ready for that sneak. They stop him at the line. No gain. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of a yard. And the Rams first
Off the gut they go with Williams. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Stafford. That one's nabbed by him. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's good. Rams. First down. Gain of 26 yards. First down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. That's completely cool on the outside. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. It's Stafford once more. This is cut downfield by Allen. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Rams first down.
Williams. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another
emotions can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical third down.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. Defense showing blitz, Stafford. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams go up by 4 here in the first. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams jump in front now by 5.
Panthers 9.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word chance. This can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
18. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Young. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Carolina in punt formation. Back deep for the Rams. It's Xavier Smith. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Oakland Williams. They're coming together a yard there. Nick Herbig making the play.
Over the 25-yard line. The gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
One quick Rams football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of it. Landed a little further up past their own 30. The Carolina offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Panthers first down.
On play action, here's Young. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where as a QB, you got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. down at about that 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Rams.
On the handoff, this is Williams. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing is Stafford on third. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys have free cut and loose for pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
Nevis able to knock it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He gets with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Got to play, Hubbard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. No, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up
Young looking to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third and 5.
Young working from the gun. Clean it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's good. Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now. Young. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. Brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with a sack.
that was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. Rob Flair, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Stafford from the gun. Hauled in by Allen over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
And the Rams, first down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Rams, first down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lead by 14. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams lead by 15 now.
Panthers 9.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. First and 10, it's Hubbard. Shoves one away. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And we keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And the Panthers, first down.
They run again with Hubbard. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Down behind the line of
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looking to throw, Young. Jump off cup on his back. Oh, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 1.
Running forward here with Hubbard. And he won't get past the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They're going to try with Etienne. This is going to get into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers trim the lead down to 9. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You run the ball down in the red zone, Kate. You're not always thinking of touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Stafford now on first down. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. The left side. Oh, lost the football. Picked up by the Panthers. And Carolina makes the most come. Touchdown! The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. First down throw here for Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Stafford throwing again. He's on a quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 on the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Allen bringing in another one. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. It's Stafford once more. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
10 more yards. That's another Rams.
Final throw before the break. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. And he gets with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Putting the tight end in motion. It's Young to throw here on first. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running right side by McMillan. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Young on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. On second and 10, Young. This is Liggett working left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Ball set to go now from the 35. First down, Young. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So a new set of downs. Here you go, first and 10.
That's another Panthers.
Here's the give to Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Hubbard again. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. Second down and just 2. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panther. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so. He will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game. Even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Completed to his running back. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. His stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. team. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. To the air on first down. Young. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now, Young. It's complete, dialing up McMillan again.
Concept, sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage to be enough of a great impact play.
Just like that. He's hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on first down. To the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
Out of the gun, Young. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And incomplete. Marcus Williams on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one carries on. This be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other.
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. After the play, officials calling for a stoppage here. We've got whistles, and it's for Kyron Williams. Looks like he is worse for the wear after that snap. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And maybe near the lines, limit the game to a yard. There's Nick Squirtin there on the play.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Snapped by him. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Rams. First down.
Now run here with Blake Corum. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop made by Derek Brown.
42-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They take the handoff. Now Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
That's cut beyond the marker. take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Makes the catch. Is an LA touchdown. The Rams take a third-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
It does. That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Legets with a return here. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision down defensively.
This one's brought to a halt at about the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 36.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down.
Brings up third down.
Young's going to sneak it. Limited and ready for that sneak one. They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Young looking to throw. Connection made to Tremble. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, we give to Hubbard. And that second down line is only going to manage a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Third and 3.
Here's Young to throw. Scooped up by the Rams. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Rams stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams double their lead line after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Legets with a return here. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Carolina offense headed out now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Brings up second.
And snap. They'll throw. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Panthers.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Then I'm packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Now Young. This Cox hits McMillan again. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
On third down, it's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Let's go to the ground, Corum. He's out in the clear. And he's out in the clear. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Blake Corum touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers set to take the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Young to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
That's good.
From the pistol, it's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Young throwing here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Brings up third down.
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll run for it. Hubbard. He brushed him off with ease. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15.
It's a gain.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Panthers first down.
From the red zone now. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal.
Hubbard trying to run his way in. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 31.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Bronk, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1. It's the 38-yard line.
It's a jet sweep. Love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Here he is on third and short. He finds Adams, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second down run by Corum. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Stafford from the gun. Oh, man, that's Nakua. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. To throw, Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
It's Stafford once more. Gets him on a quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. This one's caught. And they'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. On the handoff, it's Corum. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down to the 10-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and 4.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they chunked on that opportunity.
Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 1 at the 29-yard line.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 31.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. A second down throw for Young. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
They'll air it out on third. doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Gives this one to Blake Corum. And he's brought down at the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Rams nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Third and long now for Stafford. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Well, they're still in. You know he's done with everything.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 40.
Shotgun snap down to Young. A little bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
On the deep ball.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now to throw. Took a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
And in motion, headed right. Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. This is inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
50 yards on the play. And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
In the red zone on 1st. Brought in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing now. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Fitzgerald looking good on the PAT. And the Panthers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. So down inside the final minutes, they're ready to try the onside kick. The Panthers say they have it. It's Rex and Green, Panther football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Here's a design run. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road.